Hello, hello. This is Jade here. You have reached Wilder Moments Tarot. My name is Jade. This is King Pigeon. I teach yoga. Can you tell? I'm excited to be here with you all. Let's see what we have for a message. Overall, the energy I'm giving off today is excited. I feel good and I feel good in my skin. So with that, I'm thinking that maybe you're excited about something. Maybe there's something that's coming, or there's this anticipatory feeling. Maybe you know of what's happening, or maybe you just have this excitement energy. I don't know. Sometimes we can just feel excited. So spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, what is it that we can share with this beautiful collective of individuals today for their highest good? What is it that we can share? Oh, for some reason I'm being guided to say, what is it that we can let go of? Do you know of something you're ready to let go of? Maybe let's bring it to our third eye here. Whatever it is you're ready to let go of. Inhale, breathe it in. Exhale, let it go. And I know there's so much more to letting go than just that, but that might feel nice. All right, so let's see. What can we share? I feel like I hear a message here. It's been a while. I don't know why that song's coming up. It's been a while. Oh, they want me to pull from the top. What's been a while? What's been a while? I don't know. I have them flipped over. We got two for advice today. In our conscious mind, we have the Queen of Wands. Well, hey, we're feeling excited about something. Excuse me. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. My earphones. That is so weird. Literally, my ear. I just heard the waves of the ocean. Literally. I literally just heard like the sound of the ocean. That has never happened before. That's weird. I don't have any music on or anything. The waves of the ocean. Are you at the beach right now? I'm being guided to ask, are you at the beach right now, or do you want to be at the beach? We had a reading earlier about the beach, going to the beach. Maybe you've been going to the beach more. That was so weird. It was just like all of a sudden I could hear the tide like coming in, like whoosh. Maybe like the sound of breath, like Ujjayi pranayam, sound of breath. Interesting. It's been a while. It's still coming through. Huh. Queen of Wands. You know, this black cat is really standing out to me today. What does this black cat have to say? It's going to be okay, I hear the black cat saying. You deserve to take your time. You deserve to make yourself feel good. I just got. Interesting. This is already pulling me in a lot of different ways. With the Queen of Wands energy, and if you like to do your own cards while we come together, grab your cards. I should have said that earlier. Grab your cards, maybe pause me for a second, do a little shuffle, maybe set an intention. And then when you're ready, you can maybe cut the deck, or if you already know where you want to get started, just start pulling. One for your conscious mind, one for your unconscious, one for overall energy, two for advice. See what you get. In our conscious, we have Queen of Wands. The yellow is very much standing out to me. Excitement, energy. Something about the ocean is just not clicking yet for me, but as we pull cards, something might. And the need to take care of yourself, the need to give yourself, you deserve to feel good was the message. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel good in your status, in your stature. That's what I'm getting. You worked hard to get here. It's kind of like you're the queen, king of wands. There's a lot of feminine energy coming through though, okay? There's a lot of feminine energy. So however you identify, just know that that's what I'm feeling. And there's something like you've worked really hard to get here. For some reason, there's a story of, you know, I bust my ass. This is the story. I bust my ass and I deserve good things. And for some reason, I'm making myself feel bad about having them. There's like that kind of a story. And the reason I'm getting that, I think, is because in your external environment, maybe someone is a bit jealous. Maybe someone is a bit jealous of what you have or how you get to work in your life and the energy that you put out, like just your radiance is what I'm getting. And so maybe that has you second guessing, you know, am I being a little too extra? Am I being a little too out there? And, you know, this black cat is saying, no, like you deserve to be exactly how you want to be. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And this white cloak, it's like you're protected. You're protected by spirit. So if people are throwing shade, you're protected. Your creations are protected. What you want to bring out into the world is protected. There is a space for what you want to do is what I'm getting. Maybe some of you are artists and you're like, this is the art that I love to create and nobody cares about it. That's not true. Spirit wants me to tell you that's not true. That's not true. A lot of people care. A lot of people care. Maybe right now is the time to focus on that art, to kind of cocoon yourself. Like, you know, Rosalia talks a lot about that, the singer, where she likes to cocoon herself. And I know a lot of artists say this, okay, but she's the first one who comes to mind. She likes to really kind of extricate herself from like external outside forces, like even family and friends, when she's creating an album, because she wants to be in her own world in order to do it justice. And it's kind of like that. Maybe you're telling yourself, oh, nobody cares about this, nobody's interested in this, but maybe this is just your time to really focus and create it. Because if you had all the attention in the world, about your art right now, could it change? I'm being guided to ask you, could it change? Or would it be the same organic piece that you're trying to make right now? So there's a lot of creativity energy. I'm getting a lot of artists watching this, a lot of artists. And artist is broad. You know, I'm getting a very big chill up my back and the back of my head. Artist is broad. You are a creator. You are a creator. If you identify as a creator, this message is going to be for you. But most importantly, if your intuition is giving you a little tug at your heartstrings, saying, hey, she has something to tell you, listen, this is for you. All right. In your unconscious, you have the King of Cups. Well, wow, that's really, you have the Queen of Wands in your conscious, and in your subconscious, you have the King of Cups. Not sure what you got, but let's see, how does that translate for you in your own personal reading? This feels layered. I'm actually going to pull overall energy first to help guide me. All right, so for overall energy, you have the Six of Cups, which definitely helps me understand where the energy is leaning. The overall energy right now for you, perhaps a guide has come into your life is what I'm getting. A guide. For some reason I heard myself say a guy, and it could be a guide, but what I'm saying is a guide, Guide, a guide. And I'm being very, this is funny. You'll know if this is for you. My guides are saying you need to be very specific, because some of these individuals need to understand that it is most important to see this person as a guide, not a guy to date or a guide to have fun with, like in a crossing the lines of professionalism sort of way, okay? Now, you are the ruler of your life. You are the emperor of your life, all right? If you know you best, you know what's best for you more than I do. So I'm delivering the message is all I'm saying. I'm delivering the message. For some reason, there's someone that needs to hear that maybe in the past there's been some confusion between work and play. You know what I'm saying? Work and play. And That's not always bad, all right? You know, there's many relationships that have flourished when the lines have bled, when the lines have crossed. But Spirit is saying you're gonna know it's you because you yourself have even come to terms with, or in your life, like you've had so many instances of maybe it just happened a little too fast and it kind of burned bridges and it was destructive, and you've had a lot of lessons where it's like, look, maybe next time we go a little slower. Maybe next time we try to kind of build a relationship a little bit before we kind of go full throttle. That's all I'm saying. No judgment in any way, shape, or form. That's just the message from the guides. And you're going to know if it's for you because you're going to be like, okay, this resonates. If it's not for you, then it's not for you, okay? And then just drop it and move on. A guide has come into your life delivering gifts. I just got delivering gifts. Gifts could be broad, all right? And the way that I see this is that the gift is knowledge. The gift is knowledge. Maybe this person, they've done what you're trying to do, or they are a creator themselves, and they maybe just have a little bit more experience, several years in the field, several years I'm getting selling product or selling whatever it is that you yourself create. And they've come into your life because I'm very strongly being guided to say they believe in you. All right. They believe in you wholeheartedly. Like, they believe in your message. They believe in your art. They believe in your, ability to change lives, inspire lives is coming through. Create a more beautiful world. I feel that a lot of you are going to get a little emotional when I say this, okay? Because I think that in your bones, you know that this guide was put in your life for a reason. I just have a lot of energy in my heart and in my back. Your guides have your back is what I'm being guided to say. They have your back throughout this whole process of learning from this guide, okay? I don't know if there's like, I don't know that maybe there's like this feeling of intimidation. There might be a feeling I'm getting of intimidation, like, oh, this person like actually wants to work with me. What's the catch? Like, what's the catch? Like, what do they want from me? Or like, what, am I good enough to work with this person? You know, like the spirits really want you to let that go. They really want you to let go of all of that vritti, all of the monkey mind. They want you to just focus on what you love to do, like focus on who you are, what you like to create, and allow, I'm getting this is the guide individual. And I'm just confirming, is this like for the entirety of the reading, I'm thinking it's a literal individual. I normally, the way that I read is, and I'm getting a confirmation with the siren that it is an individual. Usually with readings, I'm very much about every single card is you. Like you have embodied the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, all of the cards at some point in your life. Usually that is how I read. I like to be very self-focused because sometimes there's just too much noise. You know, sometimes there's just too much noise. But today's message from the guides is confirmed that it's related to another individual being a guide for you. And gender, I don't know how they identify, but you're going to know if this is for you if they have entered your life, because they have entered your life already. You already understand that this person is acting as a mentor or a friend or someone who really wants to work with you professionally, creatively. Like it's friendly. It's not strictly professional. But it is in the sense that they have some knowledge to share with you. Okay. And I'm just confirming, is this like for the entirety of the reading, I'm thinking it's a literal individual. I normally, the way that I read is, and I'm getting a confirmation with the siren that it is an individual. Usually with readings, I'm very much about every single card is you. Like you have embodied the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, all of the cards at some point in your life. Usually that is how I read. I like to be very self-focused because sometimes there's just too much noise. You know, sometimes there's just too much noise. But today's message from the guides is Well, that's exciting. I guess I get why we're excited. And you know that song, It's Been a While. I don't know the lyrics. I actually don't know the lyrics even in my waking life. I can't remember who it's by. Is it like Creed or something? I don't remember. Sorry, don't remember. If you know, put it in the comments. But maybe it's been a while since you've seen them. Maybe it's been a while maybe you've known this person before. Like, maybe you've worked with this person before, you took a class with this person before, or like it could be a long time ago, or it could be sort of in the past, not too long ago. That's all I'm getting really with that. But there's an exchanging of gifts. But this person, I got to tell you something. There's a lot of heart energy that I'm getting. Not to freak you out, but all I'm being guided to say is that this person really cares about you. Okay, this person really cares about you. Like, one of the first things is like if you were like, they would care what you have going on and the way that you are. They want to protect you. Like, they want to protect you. Like, if they had a sibling, like a younger sibling, or like a family member that was younger, kind of a thing. Like, basically, like if this person had, oh, that's very interesting, actually. Like, I don't know, the energy that I'm getting from this person is not like, very romantic. It's actually like really, I'm not saying that it's not, but I'm just saying that it's like clear. It's very clear. It's very focused. It's like, look, I know how I feel, and you have something very unique. That's kind of like their message to you would be like, you have something very unique. I care deeply about what you're doing. I have not had the opportunity to exchange ideas with someone that thinks the way you do. And I really, really respect you. Like, that's kind of the way, like, they really, really care. They really, really care. That's all I'm being guided to say. Okay, well, what is the advice? I guess, what is the concern? Well, maybe the concern is, like, don't cross the lines. Like, don't cross the lines, because that did come through. But I feel like there's something more that I'm just not getting. So with the advice, we have Justice and the King of Pentacles. Well, that is an interesting combination. That is a very interesting combination. I just got that when I lift the cards, you're going to get something immediately. And so honor that. That's your own intuitive message. And that is going to be a very more clear than I will even provide to you, because you know yourself better than any tarot reader. You know yourself better than I know you. And so whatever comes through for you as an intuitive hit, take it, thank the guides, listen to it. All right, listen to it. See how you feel about it. The King of Pentacles and Justice. You know, the way that I'm really being guided to look at this today is that the King of Pentacles is on the left, at least the way that I'm looking at it, and Justice is on the right. So I'm being guided to look at these two cards like they are you, yourself. You are the King of Pentacles and Justice. And with the King of Pentacles energy, hold it in your left, as in receive, right? So like yin and yang. Yin is receiving, yang is acting, right? And so in your yin, you are be the King of Pentacles is what it's saying. Be the King of Pentacles. So how would the King of Pentacles be? And if you don't like the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, X of Pentacles, however I want to identify with the leader of Pentacles, okay? Like, how in your mind does the King of Pentacles receive? I mean, the King of Pentacles likes to receive, right? Like, I always think of the King of Pentacles as like Dionysus. Like, that could be a little extreme, but Dionysus, if someone gave gifts to Dionysus, Dionysus would be like, thank you. Like, yeah, I deserve this. He'd be like, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Like, he would be fully ready to accept the gifts. So they're saying be fully ready to accept the gifts because you deserve it. You deserve it, okay? no matter what anybody says, no matter how they try to make you feel, you deserve it. And in the right energy, the masculine energy, the yang energy, the acting energy, what it's saying is hold steady like justice. Hold steady like justice, as in when you take action, maybe when you engage with this person, or even when maybe this person provides guidance and you're not sure whether or not to take it. Maybe they have one viewpoint, you have another viewpoint, and you're just not sure if it's the right thing to do. The guides are saying justice. Be balanced. Be balanced in how you act. You don't have to act quickly, is what I'm getting. You know, justice, when I'm being guided to ask you, how would justice take action? How would justice take action? So maybe you're already beginning to work with this person and you're taking action on things, and it's being mindful of, you know, am I, like, justice, the way that I see it, justice would weigh all the options. They would look at the whole, they'd look at the whole war game. I don't know why war game is coming up, but like they would war game the situation, excuse me. So like they would plot out all of the different ways to do something, and they would figure out what is the most efficient, and they would figure out, okay, what are my gains and what are my losses? Like they'd be very, very diligent about how they go about making a decision. And that's what the Spirit is giving to you, giving to us as advice, is being diligent about taking action. Being diligent is really strong coming through. Being judicious, being calm. Like even if this person has constructive criticism, be calm. You know, it's not personal. It's just another viewpoint. Take your time is a big message. Take your time. Like just all I really have is no really fast, really aggressive moves. That's kind of what I have, okay? No, really, just take your time. I'm just getting like, you're going to be really, really happy that you slowed down. There is nothing you can lose from slowing down, is kind of what I'm getting. Well, that's interesting. This message seems very clear. This message seems very clear to me. I'm not sure that I need to pull more cards for clarification, but you know, I did want to pull one dream card. It also is somewhat specific because it's very clear in saying that it's about like some sort of teamwork situation. So let's just see. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. Actually, maybe I'll just get a card to confirm that. I'll get a card to confirm that that is true, and it'll tell me if I'm missing something, or I'll feel it if I'm missing something. And then let's do that first. So Spirit guide, like, let's slow down, right? Let's slow down. Let's take action. Calm, rational. There's no need to rush, right? So Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, could you please provide any confirmation that what has been said does the message justice? Or please let me know if there's anything else I need to share. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're on the right track. You're on the right path. What is this? The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Where does this want to land? All right, I feel like there's a little bit more here. So it wants to land in overall energy. So you had the Six of Cups, and we have a lot of cups. There's something that Spirit wants you to let go of. That much I know. And we have an ocean scene here, which is funny because I did hear the ocean. Is there something, I don't know, maybe were you at the beach and did you set an intention? Have you fully let go of it? That's what I'm being guided to ask, is like, if you set an intention at the beach near the water, are you still hanging on to this desire, is what I'm getting. Are you still hanging on to this desire? my left hand is very hot. I'm just going to pull one more, and we have the Six of Wands. So that is confirmation for me. There was just one extra tidbit, and that was literally that, excuse me, there's something you might still need to let go of. There might be something you still need to let go of. Not sure what it is. You're going to know what it is. If you were, like I said, like, you know your own life, right? Like if you were at the beach and you set an intention, or you made, let's just say, a wish or a prayer, or, and I don't consider wish to be the same as prayer. We've had this conversation before, right? A wish is a wish. Like, a wish is like wishful thinking. Like, God, I wish that this could happen for me. A prayer is very much the way that I see it. I mean, you know what? Let's have a discourse about this in the comments. What's the difference between a wish and a prayer? What's the difference? Let's have a conversation about it. I'm open to it. But I do see the two very differently. And I feel that there is something with prayer where it feels more sacred to me. It feels more sacred to me. Okay, that's just the way that I see it. It feels more sacred. It feels more personal. It feels more like, you know, I'm in this situation in my life, and I really need to figure out how to solve a problem. I mean, it could be more than that, but like it could be dire. Like when you're praying, that's funny. When you're praying, it could be kind of like this, it could be very sacred and very personal. And you're just like, you know, I've exhausted all my options. I need to surrender my expectations. I surrender it up and over, and I just keep moving on with my life. I just keep moving on, and I set the intention and I let it go. Like you're letting it go, right? I'm not going to have a big discussion about a wish versus a prayer. Maybe I'll do a reading on it later. That sounds very interesting. But what I am being guided to say is that there's just something that's still hanging on. Don't know what it is. And I'm kind of being guided that, like, don't press into this. That's kind of what I'm being guided. Like, don't press into this, whatever this is. They're going to know. And the rest of it is confirmed by the Six of Wands. So, excuse me, Spirit, is there anything else we can share? There is something that wants to be shared with the Dream Oracle. I don't have a specific question, but what I'm getting is that when I pull the card, it's going to make sense to you. So take it for what it's worth. There's a song. I thought there was a song. Oh, that's funny. I'm getting a song, The Greatest Showman. It's like, I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the house, through the door, I could be fucking up these lyrics, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. Do, 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 do. They can say I've lost my mind. Maybe that's how you feel, Queen of Wands. I don't care if they call us crazy. Call us crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A Million Dreams. That's the song. I was getting there. Airplane and what is this? And Key. The Key likes to come out for us. Seek no further. Your aha moment is at hand. Airplane, spread your wings and fly. Something very specific about an airplane. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Because that sound that I heard, it sounded like a wave. But like, you know the sound of taking off in an airplane where it's like a very like, how do I even describe this? It's almost like air getting in your ears, kind of a sound. That was what I heard. So if you've heard something similar to that, this may mean more just in alignment. You could be having an aha moment right now. I'm not really being guided to read from the book because what they're saying is, they're basically saying like these cards are going to be confirmation for you. So that is my message. I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.